Parked and planted on PCH. The new overnight parking rules aimed at these vehicles off a busy stretch of the highway.
School pickup problems. The plan to improve the flow of traffic at a local elementary school.
And here we go again. The advisory is going into effect as strong winds are set to kick in.
News at 5 starts now.
News, weather, and sports. Live from Malibu, this is NewsWaves32.
Clamping down on an overnight parking on a popular stretch of PCH. A Coastal Commission vote is set to come in any minute now. Good evening, I'm Jenna Gartner.
And I'm Josie Leonetti. Welcome to the Thursday night edition of NewsWaves. From RVs to vans and buses, NewsWaves32 reporter Danny Maston joins us with the details on the decision that will change the stretch of highway that's become home for some. Danny?
The California Coastal Commission has been meeting since 9 this morning. They are currently on agenda item number 14, and this issue is item number 17. And the people living along this highway are on edge tonight.
For some, this is scenic PCH. For others, this is home.
It's just the simplest place to sleep because everywhere else there's always parking restrictions, and it's really hard to find a place just to hunker down for the night.
The 7-mile stretch between Coastline Drive and Topanga Canyon Boulevard has turned into a popular area for people to park overnight. The constant line of cars and RVs is affecting Malibu residents as well as local businesses.
You do have homeless come up to the door and, they'll knock on it. Some are maybe asking for water or to use a bathroom.
Right now, cars can be parked on PCH for 72 hours before they have to move. LA County is trying to limit this with a plan to ban parking on the land side of the highway from midnight to 2 a.m. and then the other side from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m.
We would like to see them go somewhere. They've kind of made that their community.
The county's Board of Supervisors approved the new parking rules, but the Coastal Commission has the final say. Those who park and spend the night in this area believe they have the right to stay.
We're not really doing anything to hurt anybody. We're just here sleeping. I mean, the trash that you see behind us here, I picked that up when you get here. I picked that up probably about 2 days ago.
These people have made this area their home and are on edge with the potential of it being taken away from them.
I hate it. I hate having the feeling my home's about to be taken away. They've shown us time and time again that they don't care about us.
He believes the county should provide alternative places for them to go to.
Make it so there's a lot in the city where you turn off the lights at night and we'll just go park there, not on the side of the highway.
There is a live stream on the California Coastal Commission website if you are interested in seeing the results. We will continue to follow and bring you the latest. Live from PCH, I'm Danny Maston for NewsWaves32.
Thank you, Danny. Another round of strong winds is coming tonight.
Alina joins us early with details on what to expect as gusts pick up. Alina?
Yes, Jenna and Josie. Prepare for strong winds tonight. A wind advisory is in effect starting at 11 p.m. Winds in the Santa Monica Mountains are expected to reach 15 to 25 miles per hour tonight, with gusts up to 45 miles per hour. As these winds bring dangerous fire conditions, Southern California Edison may shut off power to around 4,000 customers in LA County. Malibu is not being considered for a potential outage right now. The gusty winds will last through the weekend. I will be back in a few minutes with your full forecast.
The Santa Monica-Malibu Unified School Board is meeting tonight. One issue is traffic that combining elementary schools in Malibu has caused. After Juan Cabrillo and Point Dume combined to Malibu Elementary, school staff say residents in the area are complaining about the congestion during pickup time. The school district is planning on using funds to further study the issue.
That we might be able to solve the problem on our own without spending $34,000 on an outside consulting service.
To try and reduce traffic, Chris Hertz, the principal of Malibu Elementary, started a new system for the pickup time. Now the students stand on the letter of their last name and wait outside for their parents to pull up. AUSMUS says that students and parents are starting to adjust to the new system. NewsWaves was at the school during pickup today and says it only took about 15 minutes for all the students to be picked up. The board will discuss if the new plan is working this evening.
The school board is also considering a different take on a green roof. Instead of having a garden on the roof, Malibu Middle and High School may go green with solar panels. Due to safety and logistical problems, the district scrapped the plants plan, which would cost $250,000. If approved, the amendment to the campus improvement projects would cover the cost of solar PV panels for the school. It's on the school board's agenda for tonight.
Some important structures came away unscathed from the Wendy fire. Rancho Sierra Vista and the Satwiwa Native American Cultural Center in the Santa Monica Mountains were unharmed by the flames, which burned over 90 acres. The cultural site includes a replica of a traditional Chumash dwelling. The Santa Monica Mountains tweeted out their gratitude to the first responders who helped keep the structure safe.
And with winds on the horizon, firefighters are working hard to get ahead of the Saddle Ridge fire. The fire was about 56% contained as of this morning. Flames have already burned close to 8,400 acres and destroyed 19 homes. Fire officials are still trying to determine the cause of the fire.
And a gunman is still at large after a shooting at a Santa Monica pier last night. One person was shot in the leg. The shooting happened at the base of the pier in a parking lot around 10 o'clock. The pier remained open during the incident. Today is the day to prepare for the next big one.
The new alert that could give you a warning before the shaking starts.
Rebuilding Malibu, the local business that's really the center of getting homes back up post-Woolsey.
And we'll take you live as Calabasas prepares for its annual Pumpkin Festival. It's an event with extra meaning for the city.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch! Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
So, Josie, did you know that Calabasas got its name from the Spanish word calabaza? That means pumpkin.
You know, I did not actually know that, but that's very cool.
Yeah, and every year, so they host a festival to pay tribute to their pumpkin past.
Well, NewsWaves32 reporter Savannah Welch is live with a preview of the festivities this weekend to get you in the fall spirit. Savannah?
That's right, Jenna and Josie. The name for Calabasas comes from the Spanish word for pumpkin. And if you're looking to spook up your weekend, look no further than the annual Calabasas Pumpkin Festival. This event will take place this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. right here at Juan Bautista de Anza Park. The park is named after explorer Juan Bautista de Anza, who, according to local legend, was traveling through Calabasas when his wagons of pumpkins overturned. This led to the city's first pumpkin patch. In celebration of this history, the festival will be complete with a pumpkin patch and professional pumpkin carving. I spoke with a Calabasas resident who said the event could bring the community together in unusual ways, and celebrating the Harvest Festival is a positive way to teach children about community. The festival will also include a carnival with games and rides, a free car show, and an interactive reptile display. Vendors will be offering a variety of pumpkin-inspired dishes, from pumpkin empanadas to pumpkin tamales. Pumpkin pies will also be provided by the Rotary Club of Calabasas. And what event could be more complete without musical entertainment? Main stage performances will include California tribute acts and a DJ. The price for entry is $10 for each individual and $5 for active veterans, military, and individuals over 60. The event will also provide free parking and shuttles to and from the venue. I'm Savannah Welch for NewsWaves32. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Savannah. Because of the Calabasas Pumpkin Festival, remember Lost Hills Road will be closed this weekend from tomorrow evening at 6 to midnight on Sunday. Lost Hills is right off of Las Virgenes Road, so if you're driving that direction, make sure you find another route. Well, Alina, the Pumpkin Festival sounds fun, but hopefully these high wind advisories aren't too much of a damper for it, right?
Yeah, I'm a little concerned because I know with the wind advisory, what are the temperatures going to be like? Because with high temperatures, high wind becomes kind of this like perfect storm for fires. So
it is a little bit scary in that way, and you always want to be careful. But what we're going to see is that with all the other factors that go into it, the fire danger isn't going to be as high as we thought it would be in Malibu.
That's good to hear.
So let's start off looking at our regional temperatures. We can expect it to be about 68 currently in Malibu right now, with a low of 56. Calabasas is at 72 degrees, and Agora Hills is similar at 73. Thousand Oaks is cooler, presenting 68 degrees, and Santa Monica is at 70. Fire risk today in Malibu is moderate. Stronger winds bring a higher risk of fire, but combined other factors mean danger is only moderate. Those looking to surf should head to Zuma this week, as waves range from 3 to 4 feet today and tomorrow. Taking a look at the 4-day forecast, we see the heat is making its way back into Malibu. Skies are expected to be clear this week, but expect gusty winds to pair with the sunny days. Tomorrow will bring a high of 74 and a low of 58, with winds from 15 to 25 miles per hour. Saturday temperatures are similar, with a high of 74 and a low of 58, but the winds will die down to 10 miles per hour. Sunday temperatures increase to a high of 80 degrees, and the winds will calm to a breeze. Overnight, the winds are expected to subside. The expected low is 64 degrees. Temperatures continue to rise into next week, with Monday bringing a high of 84. The night will bring a low of 63. The following days will continue to be warm.
I'm glad to hear that the fire risk is low, but I just can't put my finger on these temperatures. It seems like one day it's cold, one day it's warm. There's really no pattern to it.
It's really crazy. I'm wearing a sweater today. Yeah. Next week I'm going to be wearing a t-shirt.
Right.
Well, hopefully the wind advisories don't pick up too much.
That's what I'm worried about.
The fires, because
I
that's
hope
what we
that
want to
with the rising temperatures that there won't be more wind.
I won't mind about the rising temperatures, but hopefully the wind goes down. So.
Well, fingers crossed.
Yes,
so
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. The first earthquake early warning system went into effect today. The new app uses underground motion sensors to detect earthquakes ahead of time. It can then warn people up to 20 seconds before the quake hits. California residents can also sign up for a notification without using the app. The app comes on the Great California Shakeout Day that had people across the world participating in earthquake drills.
With building permits now starting to be approved in Malibu, lumber and hardware stores like Home Depot and Lowe's could receive a lot more business. But Maddie Nichols shows us how one local business is keeping things close to home.
Anawalt Lumber has been part of the Malibu community since 2011 and has proved it is not your average hardware store. It is a family.
It's a fun family environment. We're really close with all of our customers.
Anawalt Lumber was inherited by Malibu local resident Dave Anawalt, who decided he wanted to get involved with a family business after a sailboating trip around the Pacific.
I opened the Hollywood store, I opened the Malibu store, and repositioned the company, and it's doing really well now.
Due to Woolsey, Anawalt Lumber is said to have its most successful year yet.
It'll be our record year this year, the biggest year we've ever had. Which is not the way you want to do business, but anyway, we're here to serve the community.
Dave's commitment to service extends far beyond the community, but also to his employees.
He always knows everybody by name.
It feels very homey. I don't know if you've noticed with the way our store looks.
Malibu local Fireball Lawrence says Anawalt Lumber is an experience, not just a store.
The moment you drive in, you see trees everywhere. Oftentimes we'll go up into town and we'll just go to peruse, just kind of look, because it's just kind of a cool place to walk around.
But this store is not only a place for your basic hardware needs. Lawrence's wife Kathy uses the store as a tool shop for her toy shop.
I'm a costume designer. Just was there the other day to get spackle for my Tiki's eyeball.
With big names putting small local lumber stores out of business while providing supplies to help rebuild from the Woolsey fire, Anawalt Lumber is valued in Malibu for more than just that.
I've lived in Malibu since 1980, and it is really nice to have places that are local.
When you walk in there, you feel like it's a safe and family and warm type of experience, and they've done a really great job at that.
I'm Madison Nichols, NewsWaves 32.
Well, Anawalt Lumber is also offering affordable power tool rentals to those affected by the Woolsey fires. Dave is also working to speed up the approval process for building permits.
You know, I know the Anawalt family pretty well, and they're just so dedicated to the community of Malibu, and they were so important after the Woolsey fire, and it's great to see that.
Well, it's great what they're doing to help, too. Absolutely. I think that's a great thing. Awesome.
Well, there ain't no mountain high enough.
One of America's most prolific mountaineers brings his incredible story to Malibu.
Malibu Public.
And one Pepperdine volleyball player may have a future in basketball. The mind-blowing shot up next.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly.
Lights out.
Good night. And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
Stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
A fear of heights is certainly no concern for famous mountaineer Ed Viesturs. NewsWaves 32 reporter Austin Hall spoke with Viesturs and found out just what it takes to get up to the top.
Getting to the top is optional, but getting back down is mandatory. Legendary mountaineer Ed Viesturs visited Malibu Public Library to tell his story about climbing to nearly 30,000 feet.
And that's what I loved about climbing, and that's what I still do. I like it because it's hard.
Viesturs is the only American mountaineer to climb all 14 of the world's 8,000-meter mountain peaks, and the fifth all-time to do so without an oxygen tank.
You know, when I did it, I never expected or wanted or cared to be first or fifth or whatever. That was never the reason. Yeah. For me, it was just this challenge.
Viesturs also said that it wasn't hard to keep going and to push himself mountain after mountain.
I think if you love something, that motivates you. And I think once you make a personal commitment, I mean, you don't have anybody else to fess up to other than yourself, right? And you can disappoint yourself, or you can just say, I'm going to keep doing this. And I absolutely loved it, so it didn't matter how hard it was.
Viesturs ended the night with a signing of his book called No Shortcuts to the Top, telling people to follow their dreams no matter what. Now, Viesturs spends his time raising his 3 children, giving lessons as a climbing instructor, and speaking about what he has learned from conquering mountains like Everest.
You know, my message to people is live your dream. If you're passionate about something, don't worry about what people think. Do it. You know, it's if you keep putting it off and look back later on life and say, oh my gosh, I should have done that, I should have done this, it's too late. Do it now.
I'm Austin Hall for NewsWaves32.
Beasters was awarded National Geographic's Adventure of the Year in 2005.
Now Hannah joins us with sports. Hannah, what did you think about the mountaineer that Austin got to talk to? That sounded really cool.
I think it's so cool. Like, I personally love hiking and such. And
but that's just another level.
Oh, I know. I could never climb Mount Everest.
I couldn't even dream of it, but I mean, that is amazing.
And there were some stories saying he doesn't even bring supplemental oxygen with him.
Yeah, that's what it said. So he was like one of the only people to like do it without oxygen.
Like, how does he do that without passing out?
A true athlete right there.
There we go.
What else
really impressive.
Yeah, what else is going on with other athletes?
Well, so many great athletes in the Pepperdine world of sports. Time to keep on treading. Pepperdine men's water polo officially begins their conference season. UC Irvine hosts the Waves, currently ranked 6th in the nation, tomorrow at 6 p.m. The Waves will then face USC, who is ranked 4th, here in Malibu on Saturday. Pepperdine is coming off of a 5-game winning streak with an overall record of 15 wins and 5 losses. This weekend could be a great opportunity for the Waves to secure some more wins. Pepperdine women's volleyball will serve up some big competition this weekend. The Waves travel up north this weekend for more West Coast Conference games. Pepperdine takes on the University of Pacific tonight at 7 p.m. and will face St. Mary's College on Saturday. Out of the 3 teams, Pepperdine currently has the best WCC record with 5 wins and 1 loss. Both games will be live streamed on the WCC network. A basketball and volleyball star? Take a look at this crazy shot by Pepperdine's own Hannah Frawling.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Senior outside hitter Hannah Frawling takes her volleyball skills onto the basketball court, throwing a volleyball nearly 50 feet into a basketball hoop. The video has gotten almost 40,000 views on Twitter.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe she made that
When
shot.
I first saw the video, I genuinely was like, this isn't real. Like,
She was in the
no way.
stands, and then she just, not even looking at the basket.
Yeah, I know.
She throws it behind her.
I mean, looking at it would have been impressive enough, but the fact that she was...
Does it backwards, like, I probably would have hit.
And you can see how excited her team was. That was the best part.
Even from the screams, it's like, what?
Exactly. I mean, that is going to go viral without a doubt. I mean,
yeah,
it's already
it
trending
has 40,000 views, and it's
on
NCAA's Twitter, so
wow.
it's like...
Well, good for her. That's impressive.
No wonder the volleyball team's good, you know, if they got Hannah.
Maybe
That's
she
amazing.
should be recruited for basketball.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Hannah.
Well, there's nothing mellow about this celebration.
With yellow being the color for childhood cancer. Up next, how the life of one local hero is being honored.
A life-size Barbie dream house, the new Airbnb listing that will have all Barbie lovers coming to the Boo.
You can sit with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. One book can be the first thing, helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Oh, emojis! I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Ugh, internet trolls, just ignore them.
I like you just the way you are.
I believe in you. She's a hugger. Give her a squeeze. Help up the hand. Ah, there you go. Thanks, mate.
You're killing it, Jane!
A local foundation honors the heroes of childhood cancer.
NewsWaves 32 reporter Carly Ott attended the Kevin Cordasco Foundation's second annual gala, where they are raising money for pediatric cancer.
Courage, strength, believe. The Kevin Cordasco Foundation continues his motto, spreading encouragement to people with cancer, specifically teenagers.
They understand their illness and what they're going through.
Kevin Cordasco was a junior at Calabasas High School when he died after a nearly 7-year battle with neuroblastoma, a type of cancerous tumor. During treatment, Kevin was a spokesperson for many cancer organizations.
And he would speak at those Relay for Life, and he was just, the kid was just so articulate and could just speak and loved to speak.
The color yellow means something really special for the Kevin Cordasco Foundation, and it's not just because it's the color of childhood cancer.
The color yellow really...
Kevin.
Yeah, there you go.
That's him. Like,
sums it up.
Anywhere we see yellow, something yellow.
That's
and
true.
The song, too, like the Coldplay songs.
Kevin Cordasco met Chris Martin, the lead singer of Coldplay, many times, making the song Yellow even more special.
I've got $750, I need to get $850. There we go.
The money they raise funds pediatric cancer research and teen support programs. One such program is the Teen and Family Support Services at the Children's Hospital, Los Angeles.
Focuses on psychological services. We work primarily with the teen, 13 to 21, and then we also serve the parents and the siblings.
Brava says her services are preventive care that insurance does not usually cover. The gala is the foundation's biggest fundraiser of the year. Exact figures are still being calculated, but the foundation estimates that they raised a good deal more than last year. Carly Ott, NewsWaves 32.
The foundation's next event is their Teen Drive. They will be gathering gifts to bring the holiday cheer to teens with cancer at 4 hospitals in the LA area.
I know the cancer is so tragic, but it's so inspiring how it brings everybody together.
Absolutely.
Like, that program is so great, and what they're doing for all the kids in this hospital.
Exactly, and especially this time of year. I mean, the holidays, it's a time where people can get down, so it's great that they have that extra support and that love.
Exactly, and they're going to bring like holiday gifts to the hospitals with the kids, and that's just so great.
Well, on another note, another great thing happening is Jennifer Lawrence's wedding.
Yeah.
And I've gotten a neat little look at the the menu at the wedding.
Oh, I've heard that's great.
It sounds
so
delicious.
Good.
So what can you tell us about that?
Well, we have a lot of rumors flying around. Jennifer Lawrence may be walking down the aisle this weekend. The actress has been engaged to Cook Maroney for 8 months after beginning their relationship in 2018. Rumors are flying online that she will get married Saturday. If true, the ceremony will take place in Newport, Rhode Island, in a historic mansion with an elaborate 3-course meal to match the extravagant occasion. Nicki Minaj and Adele have yet to do a duet, and it looks like we will have to wait a little bit longer, despite Minaj's joke. Tuesday night, the rapper told Entertainment Tonight that she and Adele are collaborating on a new song, but Adele made her swear to secrecy. Social media was buzzing in response to the news, but unfortunately, Minaj was only joking. In a tweet yesterday, Minaj said she thought everyone could see she was being sarcastic. Even though you may not be a Barbie girl, you can still live in a Barbie world. Well, a Barbie house, at least. Airbnb is celebrating Barbie's 60th anniversary with a new listing. One fan will get the opportunity to rent out a Malibu mansion completely decorated as Barbie's dream house for only $60 per night. Along with your stay, you will get to participate in a fencing lesson with Olympic bronze medalist Ibtihaj Muhammad. Wow, those pictures of the house, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is.
I had a Barbie dream house when I was a little girl, and I would do anything to stay in that house.
This would be some little girl's dream.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, isn't Mattel like fitting most of the cost? So it would only be $60 if you win
only
the competition.
$60 for this huge house that has all of these iconic Barbie outfits in the closet and everything. It's
amazing.
It's amazing.
Incredible.
And in other news, that song with Nicki Minaj and Adele.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know. I wish it was real. Did you see Adele's rapping video?
Well, thank you so much, Tiger.
Good.
Thank you, Tiger.
Yeah, of course.
An update, the commission is still going through their agenda. They are discussing a potential access way in Malibu. The Coastal Commission is live streaming their meeting. So we'll, get an update on that and see what they decide to do about the overnight parking.
Yeah, I know the meeting's
big
going
issue.
well.
So hopefully we'll get some more news and update you guys next week.
Perfect.
Well, that'll do it for us this evening.
We'll be off the air for the next 2 weeks, and we'll return on Thursday, November 7th.
We will have a special show commemorating the Borderline Bar and Grill shooting and the Woolsey fire. Until then, good night.